Hello everyone, this is Adam Hewison. I'm coming to you from the digital studios of MarketClub, and we're looking at a stock called Lululemon. Love the name. L-U-L-U is the symbol. And I'm going to be sharing with you a tool that I use, and I've used for years and years and years, that I find very, very useful in trading stocks. And what it is a simple trend line. I'm going to show you how to draw the trend line using MarketClub tool. I'm going to draw a series of lines on the chart, and I'm going to explain to you what they are afterwards. Okay, so see if you can determine where I'm going to draw the next trend line. Okay, you should be looking at three trend lines on the chart. The first trend line we're looking at is a downtrend line, and that would be right around here. Okay, in order for a trend line to be valid, it needs to hit at least 3 points touching the line itself. Now this is a valid trend line, so we'd say that's a valid trend line. The market can only do three things. It can go down, sideways, and up. So we've seen the downtrend here. The market has a little bit of a sideways action and then breaks out to the upside. Boom, and the trend starts moving higher. You can see boom, 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 boom. Okay, so we are then able to draw a trend line, a supporting trend line, and we call this a major support. This is a major support line. You can see it comes in around $40. I know Lululemon's trading at $81, but this, you see the trajectory of this trend line is going higher and higher and higher. Now we've also drawn a trend line on the top. Now this is a little bit different, and you may want to consider this. So there's the three valid points. So this is resistance, and as you can see, the market, every time it got there, boom, 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 it kept falling back, but the trend was going higher. But eventually it moved out of that space over the top of the resistance trend line, and the market had another breakout and began to accelerate. Now here's the important element. Resistance now becomes support. Now look at the time period we're looking at. We're looking from July of 09, actually April of 09 right here, that's 2009, all the way through to the first line, 3 years, 2012. So this is 2012, you can see right here, okay? So the reality is it came down, boom. We had the trend line drawn in already. It came down, up, down, down again, up. Okay, so this is a pretty important trend line to be watching. Now the other thing what we're looking at is how do we measure how far a move is going to go. Now with this particular one we can do, I'm going to draw a freehand trend line, so just bear with me. So you've got 1, 2, 3, and this is a little mini one here, 4 points. So this is definitely valid, and there's another breakout. Now how you measure how far the market's going to go on the upside is this way. So let's take a look at how we measure a move. Okay, I've drawn the trend lines in. We've come closer into the chart so you'll understand this very clearly. So first of all, let's just verify that our trend lines in here that are good. So looking back here, we have our trend line here, here, and here, and 1, 2, 3, and I actually had 4, 5 right there. So the market bounced this way down to here from 80 down to, I'm going to call it 55 just to be very conservative, and then it just basically moved around like this until it finally broke out on the upside. Now it broke out at approximately 75. I'm going to round this down to 75. So the breakout was at 75, and it would look as though the market's going to continue going higher, which we think it will. Now if we take away 55 from 80, that gives us 25. Okay, I think we'll agree the math is pretty simple. So we're subtracting 55 from 80, so that gives us 25. The 25 we add to the 75, which is right here, and that gives us 100. So that's going to be our target zone for Lululemon. $100 a share. It's currently trading around $81 a share right now, and I can't give you a timeline yet on that, but certainly the trend is clearly up. We've broken out again. The longer the trend line and the more distance the points, the more powerful it is. Always remember that. So hey, this is Adam Hewison. I hope you enjoyed this little lesson on trend lines and Lululemon. Thanks for watching, and every success in the future.